Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's Hearthstone Challenge time. I'm here with my friend AnimeHero, and we're going to play a little bit of a tournament here, where we each pick 3 decks, and we start with one deck, and we don't know what deck the other person's starting with, and then basically go until one person has 3 wins. You have to change decks every time you lose, and you can only use the other ones that you've got for the tournament. You can see here I've named them Tournament 1, Tournament 2, and Tournament 3. So how are you doing, Anime?
Not too bad. I know you're really good at this game. I think you're the best person I know out of all my friends, and we'll see how it goes.
I don't know, I'm guessing Quill's better. I've just done more videos about it. He's actually looked into the strategy a lot more than I have.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna pick one
We'll find
here.
out.
Yep.
Let's see what you want.
Yeah, I was fine, then I got all nervous about like, oh man, which one do I start with? Because that's where you don't know. When you lose, you know what you lost to, so you can try and pick one, but then you only have 2 choices left.
You asked for it.
The light shall bring victory.
Mage.
This is a pretty good start. Let's see.
It's not ideal.
Okay, there's a couple of types of mages. You have the late game controlling mage, then you have like the combo mage with the inner fires and moves on wardens and all that jazz.
Yeah.
We'll see which one you play. Find out.
Alright.
Hello.
You're getting a little bit laggy. Yeah,
Greetings.
because you're a friend, I'm not allowed to squelch you. So weird. Okay. Big exciting first turn. Oh yeah.
Big place coming out.
What do I want to do? That is a good question. Here.
Shield up.
A terrifying might of my croc. We have one of those fast mage starts. That's not funny.
Yeah, but you have Shadow and Haze to deal with this.
That's what you think.
Always think about what's the thing that can screw you most.
Yeah, no, that's what you do, for sure. I'm not sure what the best approach to this situation is. Well, this is probably a dumb play. I'm gonna do this anyway. Draw me a card.
Wouldn't that damage your guy?
It doesn't work out as well as if he was, say, not a pyro in this case.
Yeah. Ooh. That's good.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Sorry. Okay. All I needed was 1 to hit, and I would have finished him off with a ping. So.
If it made you use other stuff, it would have been okay. Yeah. Not so great.
Extra 1 damage. Lightwell.
Exciting Lightwell. Accomplishing nothing. Okay.
I don't know where I'm doing work.
Again, it's always so weird not discussing what I'm doing with the stuff in my hand, but I think the short version is, you've activated my trap card.
Shadow or death. Okay, it's fine with me.
Yeah, I'm sure that's actually fine with you. You're like, okay. There are lots of other things I'll wish I had it for soon.
I'm not sure if I'm the value of the Berserker. He's a really good card, but he just takes so long to get going.
Yeah, I've been mostly...
I
mean, with a mage, I can see it, but I've mostly been not using him because I could use something else that has another ability and doesn't require all that warm-up. As much as he can actually just go flat-out Super Saiyan. Murder!
Circle's healing? No, just healing.
Yeah. I don't know, I've tried making decks where I use the circle healing, and I never go through with it because I keep thinking of all those times I'm going to draw that and have like nothing else. Like that's what I'm gonna draw. It's gonna be like I empty my hand somehow, or I have no minions on the field, and it's like, woo, that really saved me. Oh wait, no, it did not.
But it's really good with no try player stuff.
Oh, it is.
Healing, no try player.
It gives you a combo start, but.
Seeing on what you played, I think you like the late game, maybe a couple of legendaries, or and a mind control, can be really annoying.
This is starting to pose a problem, actually. That guy's very large.
Just that.
I must consider.
Seems to be about the best I can do. You are actually starting to get some background noise now. I've never seen it before.
Is it better now?
Yep.
I think. Okay.
Yep. That's better.
What to do?
There's always a chance I get it filtered out anyway. I have so much background noise on my end for some reason. My microphone just picks up something from my computer that I have to run it through a filter first anyway.
That's good.
Yeah.
Options.
What to do? What to do?
Well, I'm glad I'm giving you a hard time, because I sure feel like I'm getting the worst end of this right now.
They'll want to play around the Holy Nova, that's the question. And
What to do?
That's what you're really asking is, what are the odds that I have a Holy Nova in my hand?
it's pretty good.
Do you feel lucky?
Tadingo! Yes.
Wow. This could be a very short game.
I'm hoping it is. I'm still 2 turns away from mind control. Which is nice. Just hold in. It's fine. What's it up there? Oh, it's mine. Was not expecting that.
I wasn't playing with those for a while, and then I changed my deck around, and I mean, with the pyros, it makes a lot more sense. Like you got one of those fast starts on turn 8.
Always see the guy up. It's fine. So that's how stealth power doesn't affect mirror image. Can you imagine? Plus another taunt for every stealth power you have.
Ew.
Ooh.
Sounds awesome. What to do? There's a need for that, yes. You know, all these guys are expendable except me, so I'm gonna heal me. And I could attack, but I don't think it's gonna do much more than Baron Geddon will.
Oh. Baron Geddon is very annoying.
Well, I got the gold one, and I'm like, I could turn that into any legend I want, and I'm sure there are other ones that I would slightly rather have, but he's one of the ones I would eventually want to have. So it seems kind of silly in that case to get rid of the gold one. I don't care that much about gold, but under certain circumstances I can be persuaded.
Ooh, I misplayed that. That was stupid. I should have attacked you. Misclicked. Hope it doesn't bite me in the ass.
Interesting. Oh, that's also interesting. What am I doing? There are 2 distinctly different ways to go about this turn.
I think you should choose a less optimal one.
Well, I think you're safe on that count. I think the odds are I'm going to pick the less optimal one. No matter which way I do it, that'll be the one. Both plays are sort of impressive, but I don't know if that's... You know what? I don't know if that's actually doing the job. Maybe I won't do it that way. Yeah, actually, okay, I can think of it. There's a good argument against that. Okay, I know what you mean. That could come in handy. And just because I don't want to get rushed down. Shield up! What the? They said it wouldn't do that anymore. It flipped my card, like, in mid-flight. That was supposed to be the two big ones. I positioned it there, and then it went, like, the wrong way.
It didn't cost you the game.
Not yet. But that attack you could have made while you had no mana and, like, killed everything, still, like, could make the difference.
Ragnaros.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this time he can't miss. He does try his best. Why doesn't Baron Geddon have the same... Like, unless I missed it, doesn't Baron Geddon not have the same coming into play animation? They're both from more than 4, right?
Different. I didn't play WoW, so I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they're both in the same raid dungeon, so they ought to, like, come out in the same way, as far as I'm concerned. Well, this is an interesting circumstance. I'm glad I managed to get you to pyro something that was not me. So, that was pleasant.
Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. If you're gonna lose the other way, you do it the way where you don't lose. No one's gonna fault you there. Yeah. I don't know what to do here.
Holy Nova.
Yep, waste of a Holy Nova. Although, we have fewer cards now, so I'm hoping that's not going to stay. Oh, Ragnaros Wars. Everyone's favorite.
Top deck mind control?
No, I already have the mind control.
Okay. You would have used it on the trade, I reckon you did. No, you didn't. Wow.
Job done.
That's nuts.
I figured your secret could have been a counter spell. So I wanted to use other things that were not the mind control to get rid of your brig. Don't. Yeah.
That was good.
That was a rough game.
I got to say the same thing.
Your start was pretty strong. And it was
good.
Quite able to get there. So now I have to pick one of the other two decks which would be better against a mage. I have no clue. Oh man. We're gonna be using the same deck, I guess. Mentally preparing is what my loading thing said. Yeah, that makes sense.
Ooh, Paladin.
I don't know, so I'm already down 1. I really need to win this one. Because otherwise my last deck has to, like, run the table. This is not a starting hand. What the hell?
You haven't seen mine. If you see mine, you'll be like, hello, what are you doing? That's what it is. But let's hope I draw some good card deal.
Well, my mulligan was relatively productive. I don't know, that'll keep you in pretty good stead there. Excuse me.
Ooh. That will be Get Down, whatever it's called.
C-Tech Astronomy.
I don't plan on attacking for a while.
I guess the real question is, how many people would possibly get that reference? C-Tech Astronomy.
I don't.
It's a movie called Sneakers. They had to. There was a secret project named C-Tech Astronomy, and they were trying to figure out what the heck it was about. And it was they played around with the Scrabble board and eventually decoded that it was an anagram for too many secrets. Okay, this is a good question. What to do? I think I'm gonna be screwed either way now that you have the secret out. Probably a mirror entity.
Probably. A fool thing.
Yeah. Take a very tiny amount of solace in the fact that mine's bigger. Doesn't really help that much.
Oh, it doesn't. It's just best. I don't want him to die.
Okay.
Noble sacrifice, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
What do you think was a new redemption change? You know, that your secrets can't activate on your own turn?
The battle!
Yeah, no, I think that's a good change for the game, but they need to improve the Paladin secrets. Like, they have a shortage of, like, actually good secrets.
Sure.
Because I used to think that the one that resurrected something at 1 health was okay. It wasn't great.
Yeah.
But it was okay because you could manipulate it. Right?
Yeah.
But now that you can't control it in that way, they need to change it. I think they should change it so that it sets the health to 3 when the thing comes back. Doesn't matter if it was Ragnaros or a 1/1. That if it gets resurrected by that, it comes back with 3 health as its new maximum health. I think that would help make the card useful without like going nuts.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Actually, I didn't even think that. Yeah, that would be a good change.
I do like to think about game design, just like I like to think about writing. There are all these things that I don't actually do, but I have great interest in them. Yeah, no more buffing for you. She has buffed enough. So. Ooh, something is coming. Really?
We all know what's coming.
Well, that is interesting. Is it a vaporize or a mirror entity? Now, if I do cast something, mine will still be bigger while I have this, but I don't know. Of course, I can't test for vaporize. Or actually, vaporize wouldn't bother the harvest golem that much because he still gets his death rattle. So I should probably attack and find out. Okay, well, it's safe for this guy. And what do you have? Because you're just saving up for the apocalypse.
Silver.
For justice!
Things are looking deceptively good right now. Not for long. Ta-da! I do wonder why you bothered to shoot the golem, though. That was strange.
In case you drop another young princess and happen to buff them up.
I see. That would be a pretty odd confluence of events, but I guess like that's good thinking, like trying to think what could screw you. That's how you play.
Yeah, the 1 damage to you is like irrelevant at this point in time.
Yeah.
It might bite me in the ass later, but that would screw me more.
Yeah. Hit you for 2. And then I'll cast Sir Craps a lot here. Oh, he's only enemy. I thought I hit you first because I for some reason I was thinking it'd be like anything, but no, it's only enemy ones, so that's fine.
For
justice.
I mean, he says obey the rules. That there's sort of an implication of fairness there, but obviously he's like obey my rules. Wizard. Such an overpowered card. It almost makes you wonder why it's named after the company that makes the game. He's not really that overpowered, I just like to say that. For obvious reasons. Okay, well
still,
now...
that noble sacrifice has been like activated for the whole game.
Yeah, well, I finally got rid of your secret so I can like do so. It's about time to play another one. I don't want your stupid candle. I don't want your mana worm either, for what it's worth.
Nope. This game has me completely in your control from the start. Let's see if I can make it come back.
I'm pretty sure stuff's gonna start happening. It won't be under my control, but until then...
I dream and the world turns.
The only thing I can count on from Isara is that whatever cards she gives me, it will not be the ones I want. It's like, whatever, she always gives me certain cards, and if I find a circumstance where she would actually be giving me, like, where that card would be the one I want, then, like, oops, doesn't work. Okay.
I still haven't got a use area. Probably should craft her.
She's pretty strong. Hard to argue with what she does. Although, she has a problem that sometimes it's too late. Yes, she does something right away, so even if she dies instantly, you are getting something. But it's delayed action. Ragnarok does his thing right away. Barongeddon does his thing right away. Sarah, you can't actually use that card until your next turn. Sometimes that's too late. Man, what do I do about this? I mean, I can do anything I want, sort of, but what's the efficient way to deal with this? We're gonna play the Rapid Sister, who is actually probably annoying to you because you're a mage.
Yes.
And
Yes, she is very annoying.
a top secret of secrecy. And we'll do that.
Reporting for justice.
I really needed to top up my health a little.
This attack. What can you get out of this? Not hit.
There are fewer pyroglasts to do the job than there used to be. Mirror image is so good. Mirror image helps a lot.
Get rid of that.
Yeah, that's okay. That's a good trade. I'm fine going 1 for 1 on that. There wasn't a whole lot you could do about it.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Get it out of the way.
So this is a perfect time to consecrate. Why I don't have one.
You drew half your deck.
Yeah, I've done half my deck and no consecrate. But, you know, that's how it goes. You can't always have all the stuff. What do I want to do, though? It doesn't really matter what the order is. That's... Ooh. Maybe it does matter what the order is. If there's no advantage to using a sword right now, I might as well save it. Just in case. Not my bubble. That was my retirement bubble.
Hanging on by a thread. Wrath will kill me. We have avenging, whatever. Avenging
Well,
Wrath
let's see if I
will
draw
kill me.
something. I don't have any avenging wraths. It would be good.
It is an awesome card.
It is a fantastic card. Unfortunately it's epic, and I don't like spending huge amounts of dust crafting stuff for like specific classes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. It may not be the best philosophy, but that's currently my philosophy. If it was a deck I was using and constructed, then I would do it. Actually, apparently I do have an answer to you. It's a little bit belated, but that'll do it.
That's fine.
Justice.
Yeah. So yay, I evened it out.
Yay. Right. What will beat you?
Well played.
A stick.
That will generally do it. Excuse me. Let's see.
In the format, I stick with the same deck here. AnimeHero is currently choosing something to be my new nemesis.
Yes. He is ready.
Okay. That's right. I should have hit choose right away because I wasn't doing anything. That would have been smarter. Alright.
Who's that? Listen, get up!
Warrior.
Victory or death! I will.
Good thing I was prepping that anti-weapon deck for my last one. No, it's not as much.
This is a pretty good start. I like this.
No, that's not what I like to hear. I
Much
started.
better than last game. Oh, in case you didn't make clear, I started with the Pyroblast, Flame Strike, like two other really high cost hits. It's pretty brutal.
Oh yeah, that is not good.
Well met.
Well, no first turn for me. I don't have a lot of first turn plays in here, honestly. There's like Noble Sacrifice and Noble Sacrifice. Maybe some other secrets you haven't seen yet. Even though I think they're all horrible, and the one that was half decent has been nerfed out of existence.
Would you like to buff my guy by playing him minion?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. No, I'm gonna play something that you have to axe instead.
Okay. If you insist.
You don't have to. Kind of damned if I do, damned if I don't, because I'm often inclined to more hold off on those, except that then there's a chance you could just like enrage them anyway, start whacking on me for 7, and I've got nothing to deal with it.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Follow the rule.
Follow the rules.
I don't know how that interacts with enrage, honestly. I don't think it would stop your enrage. No. Ooh.
Nope.
I do know one thing that'll stop your enrage, though.
That's great.
Yeah. Very popular choice. And we have even life totals. That's always weird. You use the same number of cards. I mean, you've got one more because it's your turn. But weird. Guess we're gonna go.
Follow the rules? No.
I don't like this play because obvious play is obvious, and there's likely some way you can get around it. Like that. But
Sometimes things just must be done. Oh, it's not a new animation. I think that's a new animation.
oh, maybe. Sure.
I think he like swooped in from the side of the
Yep.
frame.
You're probably right. I don't always pay enough attention to those things. Okay. I guess.
wonder.
This is probably dumb, but I'm just going to get rid of things the hard way. Before it gets any worse. So far, your axes are causing a lot of problems. The axes of evil.
Back to work.
Good. Well, that's fairly unpleasant.
Now if you want to hit him, you have to take 4 damage.
Yeah, something like that.
Another consecrate? No.
No.
Damn.
Yeah, I was not playing him before because he just loses to the axe and it's not as much fun.
Yes.
For justice.
Those guys are so good.
They are. He's friggin' amazing. I keep thinking about the actual spell that just gives Divine Shield. It's very cheap. You can make a good argument for it. I mean, it lets you just trade a creature for another creature, but keep yours. So it actually just lets you kill something, but it does require a bunch of setup and a separate card. Like, with him, there's no question.
Situation-based.
Yeah, with him, there's no question. He's just amazing. Super efficient. What is the best way to deal with this problem? Well,
The battle.
this seems like an obvious choice since I don't have Consecrate. And, I guess we're gonna do one of these. And then, in case you weren't annoyed yet, I'm gonna do that. I don't think it actually matters, because I'm pretty sure anything that can kill him is just gonna kill me, straight out.
This is my responsibility.
And that's probably what's gonna happen now. I'm expecting a 5-attack axe to show up. You're almost halfway through your deck.
Unfortunately not.
No, I could still lose. It would be really annoying.
And,
Seriously.
well, that's about mine.
Because if he hit anything else, that would have been fine. Okay.
But I did have lots of outs in this deck.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you had lots of ways. Like, I was unlikely to come back.
Yeah.
But that's annoying because it was incredibly unlikely.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm down to my last deck. I've got to beat that same warrior, and then I've got to beat whatever other mystery deck you have planned.
My last deck is a druid deck.
Get up.
Is it what?
It's a druid deck.
What? No.
Druid's very good. I don't have all the like rare cards that I need for it quite yet. Although I guess I'm getting close. You're not a starting hand card. I don't even want you. There. I don't know. I'm not sure how this is going to go down.
I'm not sure. I'm not so sure either. We'll see.
I
Plus,
guess
I don't have the explosive start that I had last game.
that's good. When you have an explosive start, that's usually when I lose. Although this deck normally can deal with that okay. I'm not sure I could have with this hand. This deck's weighted a little bit to the fast side, so it usually comes in okay.
Okay.
Then again, I've made some changes recently, so maybe it's not as fast, I don't know. I haven't tested them very much. They're mostly getting tested on you. But I do appreciate that my guys didn't get, like, cleaved or something. Very happy with that turn of events. I ended up not playing. I don't think I play cleaves in my warrior deck. Warrior needs more like removal spells. The reason they don't is because they have such amazing weapons. It's like a game balance thing, but
Yeah.
I feel like the warrior needs more removal spells, so it's very hard to not play with one. But yeah, cleave is just too often not doing the job.
Yeah, but you need some sort of ball clear. Ball clear is hard. You have, like,
It is very hard.
tons of
Yeah.
removal.
You're looking at me.
All the value cards.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. Most of my decks have a lot of just this is a good card.
Dingo. Yeah.
I do try and tune it to some degree. They do have some significant differences in what good cards they have, but yeah. Let's see.
That's annoying.
You're looking at me.
On the other hand, there are a lot of just value cards.
Yes.
You have to have value cards to make up for the backstabs that are a little bit weak later on, and some other cards that require a lot of interaction and don't always work right.
That's not the best of plays, but if I lose ball control,
If it's what you have to do, it's what you have to do. But yeah, I'm not overly sad about that turn of events.
Oh, another one? That's not nice.
There it is. Pleasant Yeti afternoon. Ow. Hit the even life totals again. A little weird. Okay. None of these plays are actually what I want. Can't do it that way, it doesn't work right. Nothing's ever what I want. Okay. Well, because we're in a world of imperfect solutions, we're gonna go with this.
Okay.
Because at least it's fun for you to, axe him. And now I have something to trigger my mystery. Obvious move, but this game is gonna turn ugly really fast. My tournament could be over very soon. Oh man.
It's a very bashy game. We've been killing ourselves a lot.
Yep.
Ooh.
This guy's toast.
Here we go.
I used to not like those stupid little pirate guys, but I had to admit that in the rogue deck, it's usually better than the bluegill. Usually.
Yes.
Okay. Finally... Here I am, finally some breathing room. No. No breathing.
No.
Well,
No breathing for you.
that being the case, desperate times call for somewhat ridiculous measures.
Here we go.
He should totally have the same coming into play animation as Ragnarok. So they come from the same place. So, am I dead?
Not yet.
Really? I'm getting leeroyed, but I'm not dead. You have 10 hit points and I have 9 damage on the table. I'm pretty sure you just lose because I don't need anything from my hand.
Exactly. There wasn't much else there.
That was a close game.
I could have ran my hero into your Baron getting, but my last hand was execute, and I don't want to get on anything.
I'm glad the Baron's done something useful for me because he's actually failed me a number of times in the past. This is where
You would have died that turn if the Baron getting one else.
I would have died at the end of the turn. Yes. The stuff in my hand wasn't really helping either. But fortunately, I had the thing on the board.
about it.
Yep.
I don't know what else yet.
Valir
Alright,
versus
final round.
Furia.
Final round.
I must protect the one.
Watch your
Oh man.
Toss you.
I should probably toss some of these cards, but I'm worried it'll get worse. That awkward middle place where your hand isn't horrible, but it's also not what you want.
Indeed.
Okay. That's one of the reasons he's better than the bluegill. Is you can just put him out first turn. The main thing though is he's better at triggering combo.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have the weapon, so you can't charge, at least he's a one drop later on that you can trigger an eviscerate with or something. I guess we'll just push forward.
Onwards.
Yeah. Not a lot of need to save the ooze in my hand. Ooze that would have been useful a lot last game, but never showed up. It's one of those weird things, I only play with one. Like, the theory is against a warrior, I'm supposed to kind of like save him for one of the better weapons, but obviously it depends on the situation. A lot of times you just play him when you can.
Yeah.
So, that is a Yeti. Of the Yeti variety. Yep.
Of the Chingobin variety.
Here we go.
No immediate Yeti solution.
Okay, so we're going with the beat face.
Yep. Traditional approach.
I must safeguard the land.
Value.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't play the Druid deck seriously. It's because I don't have those guys. I'm too cheap to craft them with my class because they're class specific. I think this is going to go downhill. This is not a good situation.
You haven't opened any packs, right, for money?
I haven't bought any packs. I bought 2 arena runs because I put $10 in just to like support them.
Yep.
But no, I've gotten all my packs from the arena mostly and from daily quests. I think I'm probably just screwed here.
I'll put it on your tab.
Not like I'm gonna quit. I'm just gonna be very pessimistic. Because, I tell you, the Brewmaster is not solving my problem right now. Yep. I'm not sure if that's really that much better than just using the 2-4, but it's definitely a valid choice.
Yeah, I generally don't like a Wrathful card roll, but that's a desperate situation.
Yep.
Here we go.
It's pretty bad. Although thanks to the Brewmaster and having to deal with him the hard way, our life totals aren't that far apart. But I have a lot of faith in Druids' like card efficiency.
Yeah, the Druids are just insane.
Yep.
Like once you get to like 6-7 mana, they have all the Ancient of Lords and Ancient of Wars, just big fat guys.
Yeah, not good.
To Northrend! Victory!
Speaking of desperate situations, you know it's bad when you shadow step the thing that's already attacked. That's when you know that the rogue is really losing. And now what?
I must
Just move in for the kill. Pull the board.
Yeah. So this would be the turn to top deck Baron Geddon. And it still probably wouldn't save me. Does that help me at all? I don't think so. I think I'm pretty screwed.
True north, Red.
Go through with my plan, as it were.
This guy's toast.
Yeah, I don't think anything else. Hooray! So what kills me?
I have a couple of options. Start by a swipe.
Yeah. Swipe is so good.
That's rebel.
Yeah.
GG!
GG.
GG.
Tournament goes to AnimeHero.
I wonder how the others are doing. That was close.
That was pretty close. The last game was not particularly close, but
Overall.
it wasn't a total rout either. It's just I feel like you were in control the whole time. That's the only reason. The only reason the life total got so close is because you were in control enough that you were comfortable doing that. But anyway, well, that was AnimeHero. Do you have any social media stuff or anything that you want to plug while you're?
No.
Okay.
I'm good for that. Just follow Demonac Games and Demonac. Watch TDDC.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I meant yours. If you had anything, but okay. Well, that was AnimeHero, and there was a tournament, and I lost. But it was 2-3. It wasn't that bad. All right.
Yeah.
We'll see when I play any of my friends next time. Please click the like button before it clicks you.